23rd. The forests of what would become Alabama were silent, except for the sound of wind. Through bare branches, Creek and Choctaw hunters followed frozen trails along the Coosa, the land still theirs in name and spirit. Centuries earlier, Spanish explorers had crossed those same woods. Their maps have guesswork and have faith, recording rivers that twisted like silver threads through an unmapped continent. By the late 1700s, Britain claimed the region as part of West Florida, while the French and Spanish continued to trade along the Gulf, each power building forts that would rise and fall before the United States drew its own lines. When the Mississippi Territory was created in 1790, it stretched over what would later become both Mississippi and Alabama. The population grew as settlers came from Georgia, the Carolinas, and Tennessee, carving out towns from forest clearings. By January 23rd, 1818, territorial officials in St. Stephen's debated lands, grants and taxes. Their work shaping the early boundaries of a future state. 2 years later, Alabama would stand ready for statehood, its soil already marked by the twin forces of ambition and displacement. On this day in 1861, the air in Montgomery was thick with uncertainty. The delegates who had voted for succession awaited word from other southern states, knowing that unity or isolation would determine their fate. Newspapers across Alabama carried both celebration and dread, some declaring a new dawn, others fearing the ruin to come. In 1902, the first major textile mills in Anniston and Huntsville expanded, signaling Alabama's industrial rise, even as rural poverty deepened. The same day in 1941, the state's National Guard began training for World War II at Camp Blanding, young men leaving the Red Hills for battlefields far across the sea. 2 decades later, January 23rd, 1964 marked the ratification of the 24th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, abolishing the poll tax that had once silenced thousands of Alabama's poorest citizens. By the late 20th century, the same resilience that had defined the state for centuries continued to show. In 1982, workers at Huntsville's Redstone Arsenal tested new satellite systems that would transform communication. In 2003, restoration began on the old St. Stephen's site, where archaeologists uncovered bricks and bones from the first territorial capital. And in 2020, Tuscaloosa launched new research centers devoted to climate and river studies, ensuring that the land's past and future would be studied together. January 23rd stands as a day of transitions between empires and states, silence and industry, exclusion and reform. It marks the turning of the wheel, when the old world gives way to the new. From the smoke of creek fires parchment treaties to digital blueprints. This state reminds Alabama that every age begins with the same act. People work in the soil, shaping their destiny, and believing, despite history's weight, that tomorrow can still be made their own.